Now then guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I am Luke and this is my Harrogate save on Football Manager 2020. Here we are though in League 1 and it's a bit of a weird video because I've already gone and recorded these. I did like a massive batch of recordings ahead of everything, and the one problem is I seem to have lost Season 5 Episode 1, which is obviously where I go through all the transfers, we play the first game of the season, all that sort of stuff. I seem to have lost that video. But bear in mind, I've also pre-recorded them about 5 episodes ahead of this when I realised it, which is an absolute pain. So what I'm going to do now, this is just a little bit of a transfer update of what we did in the summer, coming up to League 1. You're going to kind of see this episode. Hopefully I'm not going to spoil too much in the way of how we're doing in the league, all that sort of stuff. I will show you what we did in the first league game of the season, but we'll go through the transfers. I will try not to spoil anything, so apologies for that. Bit of a weird one for me. I just don't know where the episode's gone. I think I may have accidentally deleted it or something. I don't know. But without further ado, this is what we are. What's going on here? Webcam's in a different place. I had to move the webcam. That was weird. Oh, yeah, because of the Most Sport Manager stuff. Anyway. Right, transfers. So we'll go with the release players first. We've got Marden, who left, didn't do too well for us, to be honest with you. He's gone to Ebbsfleet. How's his season going? 7 games, 1 goal. More than he ever did for us. No, he scored 2 goals for us. He scored 2 goals. Johnson, he left. He's still out on the free market. No one's actually wanted it. He had a good few seasons with us, actually. He was one of the first players that I brought in. Played a lot of games for us, but he just isn't good enough for League 1. Callum Gribham, he wasn't getting any game time and no one's really signed him up. 44 games in the first season, 5 games the season before, and he actually did alright with them 5 games, but I just had to let him go. I didn't really get on with him. So Callum Gribham's gone. Ashley Searley's gone. Striker-wise, again, I don't think he'd be good enough for League 1. 40 goals for us. No, how many goals was it? 30 goals in the National. 12 goals in League 2, and then obviously didn't really play the second season in League 2 because we got Lopez back. Kit Elliott, again, youngster, he's gone. Played a few games for Macclesfield, a few games for us in the first season, but nothing there, anything great. James Norris, again, it's a wing-back that we bought in. Will Smith, again, he was around, he's gone. Ryan Chaplin's gone. Nketiah, unfortunately, I've had to let go. It was on a lot of money. He's now on £550 a week. Took a pay cut to go for where he's gone now. How is he getting on? Only 8 games. He just didn't really play a lot of football for us last season, and he just wasn't quite good enough. So he's now gone. Jordy Groves is gone as well. Left back, he played a couple of games for us last season. Only 7. Didn't play the season before. I think that's just because I got him quite early on a free, to be honest with you. That's why I didn't say. And then Jack Rose, the goalkeeper. Also, he played quite a few games, again, for us. Not a lot, but we let him go. He just wasn't really good enough. So, who have I brought in? Let's just have a look at that. So, all the transfers. The only other person that's gone out, Ben Beachy's gone out on loan. We haven't able to get back on loan Lopez and Tyrese Shade from Leicester. We couldn't get them guys back on loan, so we've managed to... I think we've got a good squad, and we have got a good few players here. So, without trying to ruin it too much... I'll quickly go through it. So we've got Jaden Bridace. There we go. He's alright. He's a winger on the left-hand side. Can I show you his history? He's played 1 game for us so far this season. That's all you're going to get. Then we've got Cruikshank. Again, he's come in as an 18-year-old. He's got loads of potential. He's not good enough for the team just yet. He's in the under-23s. He hopefully... will start building up quite good. I'm just trying to figure out whether he's best to be training at that or best at centre-back. But he's got some good mentals. His physicals are good. It's just more of his technicals aren't really great. We get them up to 10s and 12s. He's got plenty of time to do that. He could do well in this sort of league. Then we've got Jiblay Oshu. Is it Oshu? Anyway, we've bought him in as a central defender. He's on 2k a week. He's on quite a bit of money, to be honest with you. He has scored a few goals. We quickly show it. We've played 13 games pretty much. This is how far ahead I am. Scored a couple of goals for us. He's doing well so far, so I don't really want to spoil it too much. Then we've got Alex Denny on loan from Sunderland. So that's one guy. We bought him as a defensive midfielder. Lee Clougherty, he's an absolute wonder kid for us up front. He really is. I say wonder kid. He's not classed as a wonder kid. He's just a very good player for this division. Again, if you look close enough, if you pause it, you can probably see how many goals and stuff he's scored. But I won't show you too much. He's declining a little bit, but he definitely can still improve loads. Then we brought in, again, another striker. He's in the under-23s. He's 18. He's all right. He can do the job for us. Saying that, actually, I think I've missed a couple here. We've got Denny. Then we've got Lamperty on loan. Our right back. Again, he's a decent right back. He is on loan from Chelsea. Alex Denny's on loan from Sunderland. Cardiff is Lee Clougherty, who we've got on loan again. So there's a few loanies there. We've gone through him. Harrison Brook, the fact that I don't know who he is was a bad signing for us because he hasn't played any sort of game. Then we got Leighton Stewart on loan from Southampton. Another good striker, and he's pretty much the replacement for Lopez. And yeah, he's doing really, really well for us so far. Luke McGee is a new goalkeeper. Not as good as the others. If we have a look at the report, he's just that little bit better than Hudson. So Luke McGee comes in again. I just would like to find that young goalkeeper, that one that's just going to shine through and we can play all the way through. Start at 18 and finish his career in goal for us. That would be awesome. Connor Pilkington, we've brought in. Again, it's another loanee on the right-hand side midfield. We've got a lot of loan players. That's the problem. And then we've brought in Roychik as well as central midfielder. Players coming back on loan from us from last season. If I go back one, we've got on loan still, we have, I think maybe I'll find it in here. So if we go through, so we've got Fletcher still on loan from last season and we've still got Choppin. That's pretty much it, really. The finances-wise, if we have a look, we are currently massively underspending in our wage budget, which is good. 52,000, 57,000 is the wage budget, so I did well there. The club financially, though, isn't looking great. We're kind of 1.1 million in the red. Projections don't look any better, so it's kind of a race against the time to try and get promoted as quick as we can, get to the Championship, get to the Premier League, try and start getting some money, some revenue coming to the club. The debts and loans, there's some bank loans here that are not looking great, to be honest with you, so we need to kind of get them cleared. The net debt is £2 million, so we just need to slowly start working our way up the league. It's doing quite well in the cups, that's the problem as well. If we have a good run in the in some of the cups, especially the FA Cup, get a big team away, we're laughing a couple of £1 million in the bank. That'll be awesome from that. I tried to do the whole setting up friendlies to make money. Didn't quite really work, to be honest with you. But I'll try that next season. I just need to get some money in to the club. So that's pretty much the transfers. It's going to be a bit of a shorter episode today, unfortunately. There's going to be no game. I am going to quickly go into the statistics of the first game of the season. So just bear with me while I get in there without ruining anything for you. Right, so this is how the first game of the season started. It was against NK Doms away, and we managed to get a draw. It was 1-1, and we'll just go through the shots. The goal scorers we'll go through in a second. In fact, we'll go to the review here. The goal scorers were O'Shea, who got player of the match. He scored in the 62nd minute, and then they scored. We can actually watch the goals, so we'll do that. So this is kind of, it's a very poor goal from us trying to build it from the back. They won the ball, just put it forward and just scored. And ours was from a free kick from Lasley. Puts it in. O'Shea's there, putting it to 1-1. Match stats-wise, we did it all right considering. Possession-wise, we had all the possession. We had 10 shots, 5 on target. They had 18, 6 on target. No clear-cut chances. We held our own, to be honest with you. Fouls 20. Pass completion, 85% on that. Tackles 1. So we kind of did it all right. You look at the team ratings. McGee did all right. Lamperty's first game of the season. Francis and O'Shea did really, really well for their first-time partnership together. Moles as well did really well in midfield. Strikers-wise, they didn't really do much, and then just kind of their team did quite well. And yeah, it wasn't a bad game. If we have a look at the analysts, we were kind of played a lot in the middle. There's a lot of to and fro in our box, unfortunately, but just playing it out the back kind of worked really well. Yeah, we did a lot better on the left-hand side, so we did kind of play very well. So that is pretty much that for the first game of the season. Stay tuned to see what happens in the next couple of episodes, because it's actually quite good. I've enjoyed playing in League One so far. It is doing us all right. So you just need to go back. Not go back. I feel like go back because I've already recorded. Just stay tuned, watch them. And again, apologies, it was a bit of a weird episode, this one, because I've just lost it. So if you've made it all the way through to it, thank you very much. Leave a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. It is amazing. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Stay safe. Take it easy. See you in a bit.